Know your forecast first. Sponsored by City Mattress.
Good evening, and it is a beautiful evening out there. Most of us sitting in the low 50s, although it is a bit cooler along the Lake Ontario shoreline. Kendall 42, Greece 44, Rochester 50, Livonia 53 degrees right now. We will continue to see a mainly clear sky overnight tonight, but clouds move back in tomorrow, and so do the rain showers. Timing them out coming up.
Coming up, the Monroe County Sheriff details exactly how this little girl drowned in a crowded hotel pool over the weekend.
And a special ed teacher in Rochester resigns after it's revealed he had been arrested in another state. Why that wasn't spotted before they brought him in.
From the team you can trust, this is News 8 at 6.
Good evening. A special education teacher in the Rochester City School District resigned today after it was recently revealed that he had been arrested while working in Nevada.
The Rochester City School District is saying it's the state's fault. The state says it's the school district's fault. As first reported by the Democrat and Chronicle, James Doran was arrested in the state of Nevada in 2015 on charges of battery involving a student. Officials say Doran was accused of grabbing and throwing the student there. Selena Lewis joins us live now with more on the school district's response here in Rochester. Selena?
Well, the school initially sent out a statement this morning saying that it was up to the state education department to conduct those background checks. They said, though, that it was up to the district to conduct those checks. So how did this happen? How did James Doran, a special ed teacher arrested for assault,
other districts as well have been using?
Another concern which was not directly addressed was
that I have worked in the past. So we take this teachable moment as well as an improvement moment and move on from there.
The district also said that they have no cause for concern. They don't believe that Doran harmed any of their students, and that's what they're telling parents. They're also saying, though, that parents should talk to their kids, not acknowledging the fact that for many special ed students who perhaps have cognitive or verbal disabilities, that could be very difficult to convey to their parents if something did happen. Maureen?
All right, Selena, thank you. Doran was hired in September of 2018 following his certification to teach by the state of New York.
The operator and a manager of Mama Juana, a restaurant on Clifford Avenue in Rochester, they've both been arrested. The Monroe County District Attorney's Office says Marcos Lopez Martinez and one of his managers, Jerry Figueroa, are facing drug charges. Martinez also faces charges of criminal possession of a weapon and stolen property, 3 handguns, 500 grams of fentanyl, cocaine, and drug paraphernalia were also found. Prosecutors say this comes after a long drug investigation in the city. Now, after an investigation, deputies say they do not see charges coming in the death of Jamie Loth-Kaba, the 8-year-old who drowned in a Residence Inn pool in Henrietta over the weekend. Josh Navarro is live with their explanation and a message for parents from deputies. Josh?
That's right, Adam. Drownings are the one of the leading causes of death among children under the age of 10, according to the American Academy of Pediatrics. And today, authorities hope parents pay more attention to prevent tragedies like this one.
It only takes a second. It only takes a second.
8-year-old Jamila Kama went underwater so fast that no one noticed her as more children entered the pool. Jamila wasn't noticed until another family entered the pool area on that tragic Saturday evening.
Of some redundancy with 3 other children in the pool and eventually some other adults in there. It needs to be a shared effort because it's very difficult for one person to do with that many children in the pool.
Authorities say nothing was out of the ordinary to file any charges in Kaba's death.
As I stated, this is being classified as an accidental drowning.
The Rochester Boys and Girls Clubs are helping collect donations to help pay for the expenses of the funeral. You can find those details on our website. Live in Henrietta, I'm Josh Navarro. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Josh, just to further explain what Josh just said about the funeral costs, if you do want to help with that, you can call the Boys and Girls Club of Rochester at 585-328-3077.
A man and woman from Wayne County are under arrest tonight in connection with the murder of a man in Rochester. The victim, identified as Maximilian Cook, was shot and killed on Pennsylvania Avenue in Rochester on Saturday, but his body was found in a vacant house in Syracuse yesterday. This is a case that spans both cities, involves some surveillance video, as you saw there. The suspects are Aries Ash and Therese Walton. Cook's family is trying to make sense of what happened.
He's never going to get over it. Yeah. He was my baby, too. Yes, he was my baby, too.
And I hope that everybody begins to love themselves, because I feel as though those people that commit those heinous acts of crimes, they don't ultimately love themselves.
Police have not discussed motive in this case, but it is expected to go before a grand jury within the next week.
Nearly 100 firefighters helped battle a 4-alarm fire at a building on Monroe Avenue in Rochester overnight. Some firefighters suffered minor burns, and at one point, 2 firefighters were trapped. More than a dozen residents managed to escape unharmed, but as Christian Garzone reports, their apartments and one popular business were badly damaged.
According to Rochester Fire Chief Will Jackson, everyone did manage to escape the fire. One person did suffer mild smoke inhalation, and 2 firefighters suffered minor burns. There were roughly 100 firefighters on location, including teams from suburban stations. This is a multi-use building with storefronts with 18 apartments, 12 of which were occupied. Lamar Collins, a resident and military veteran, was one of the last to leave his apartment. He made sure others were out before he exited through his kitchen window to escape the flames.
Like I said, I went to my door. I couldn't get out the door. It was just that bad, that fast. And they said, predicted that it came on the first floor, but within seconds, literally seconds, I couldn't get out my front door. I lost everything. Like I said, my military papers, everything.
Jennifer Johnson, the owner of Misfit Donuts, heard about the blaze over Facebook. Her and her team are making a series of upgrades and an expansion. Now that progress is uncertain.
I'm kind of freaking out. I mean, you know, I just spent thousands of dollars on renovating the shop. We were expanding into the shop next door. My life is this donut shop. I mean, you know, I've been here for almost 2 years, and I've really enjoyed being part of this neighborhood. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen next.
The fire chief did say he thinks the building is salvageable. He also says the cause of the fire is suspicious and it's under investigation. From Monroe Ave in Rochester, Christian Garzone, News 8.
Christian, thank you. Now, in a statement today, Mayor Lovely Warren said, quote, "This fire is a reminder of the dangers our firefighters face every single day to keep our families safe."
Yet another school district is reviewing its safety policies. Tonight, a panel will share information about crisis prevention and preparation in the Pittsford School District. The panel will also inform parents about partnerships between police and Pittsford schools. The meeting is at the Calkins Middle School Auditorium, and it starts at 6:30. Still to come on News 8, a cyclist riding cross-country carrying an important message. We'll tell you what that is and why he's riding, coming up.
Plus, 2 scientists from Kodak are receiving Emmy Awards for their pioneering technology. The details on that coming up.
You're watching News 8, the team you can trust. Adam Chodak, Maureen McGuire, Chief Meteorologist Stacy Pension, and Sports Director Thad Brown. This is News 8 at 6.
The new comedy Native Gardens is now on stage. 232 Jiva or jivatheater.org.
There's more to experience at St. John Fisher College. What we achieve for patients is life-changing.
You get your smile back, your confidence back in just one day.
A new smile at a price you can afford.
With the dignity and respect you deserve.
Don't wait another day. Nothing is more life-changing than a healthy, confident smile.
Let Affordable Dentures and Implants create your new smile. Schedule your free consultation. Call 1-800-DENTURE or visit affordabledentures.com.
Swap your ride for brand new at Marina. They'll pay off your current loan or lease and get you in a gorgeous new Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4 for just $289 a month, 0 down payment. Swap your ride for brand new today at Marina.
Yes!
life can change in seconds. Monopoly at Tops is back, and it's easier than ever. Just shop, rip, and win. We're giving away 10 brand new cars, guaranteed. Plus over 3 million instant winners of cash, food, and more. Every ticket is another chance to win. It's that easy. What are you waiting for? Rip it and win it today, only at Tops.
During the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event at Ralph Honda, lease a 2019 Pilot only $267 a month. Or get special 0.9 financing on select Honda models. Shop online and Westbridge Road for your new Honda at Ralph Honda.
There's more to experience at St. John Fisher College.
Better windows at better prices. Call Wonder Windows today.
Here's what's coming up tonight on News 8 WROC. Survivor, Edge of Extinction, SEAL Team, $1 Million Mile. Then, News 8 at 11. Wednesday's primetime lineup is sponsored by your Rochester area Honda dealers. You're watching News 8.
A Rochester man is bicycling from Los Angeles to New York City to encourage students to learn about real estate. But there's more to this story. Tracy Williams and his late wife renovated homes all over Rochester. Their goal was to better the community for the people who live here. When Williams' wife passed away in 2002, he began the Courtney T. Williams Foundation. The CTW Foundation encourages students to learn about real estate development, architecture, and other ways to build their communities from the ground up. Williams says this keeps outside developers from profiting off inner city areas and also preserves neighborhoods all over the city.
The people that were remodeling and fixing up the city, they didn't look like the people that lived in the city. And so it's hugely disproportionate. And so the idea is to begin to level the playing field and get people interested in real estate or real estate related fields. And that's the purpose of the ride.
Williams is making stops in 13 states to talk to people about how investing in real estate is really important for marginalized communities.
2 scientists from Kodak are receiving Technology Emmy Awards from the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. The award is for the development of the single-chip color camera. Their inventions are used on image sensors and in videos and have been called pioneering technology by the Academy. Many of you have already seen the new Netflix movie Triple Frontier with Ben Affleck. Well, the actress who plays his daughter in the movie is a University of Rochester student. To make things more interesting, this is her first real gig. All right, so Maddie Wary talks with me about her Hollywood experience, and that interview is going to air tomorrow night on News 8 at 11. Very cool story about how she got that job as well. We'll talk about that.
Talking about just an opportunity that just opened up. My goodness.
Yeah.
Hollywood, here we come.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, we have 4-star weather.
Yes, we do. 2 thumbs up, Stacey Pengen.
You know, if we had more thumbs, we would give more thumbs. Although it could be a little warmer. I know some people are just itching for that true spring warmth. We may have a little bit in the forecast this weekend, but only for some. First, the numbers on the day. You know what? Not too shabby. A solid 5 degrees above average. 52 our high on the day, 22 our low. So it was a chilly start. Talk about where we go from here and when we see our next rain showers next.
News 8 weather, sponsored by Universal Imports.
Vision Hyundai has new Elantras for $189 a month with 0 down. $189 a month with absolutely nothing out of pocket at signing. Nicely equipped Elantras for $189 a month at Vision Hyundai. From cross-country trips to cross-town commutes, you can handle anything in a GMC Terrain, including the payment. Lease a new Vision GMC Terrain for just $249 a month for 36 months with 0 down. Or you can own a new Terrain with 0% for 72 months. Either way, you get free coffee, £1 when you test drive, a year's supply when you lease or buy. Vision GMC.
Come on, make the Vision decision. Vision GMC.
At Speedway, we're always looking out for you. That's why we invest in industry-leading technology like our fast and secure pumps. Equipped with state-of-the-art card readers, with the latest advances in credit card security to keep your information safe at thousands of Speedway locations. which means when you fill up here, you know Speedway's got your back. So you can get what you need and get on your way. Official fuel of IndyCar.
If you've been injured in an auto accident, choosing the right law firm is crucial. Don't wait. Call 8. No matter what type of accident you've been in, head-on, rear-end, or T-bone, the attorneys at Salino and Barnes are ready to help you 24/7. And with their no-fee promise, you don't pay unless they win. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Don't wait. Call 8.
Call 888-8888.
Don't wait. Call 8.
Vision Hyundai has new Elantris for $189 a month with 0 down. $189 a month with absolutely nothing out of pocket at signing. Nicely equipped Elantris for $189 a month at Vision Hyundai.
From the weather team you can trust, certified most accurate, here's Chief Meteorologist Stacey Benjamin.
Welcome back. Probably feels like it's been a bit cold this March, and it's been just a little colder than average. The warmest temperature we had so far, 70 degrees back on the 14th. The coldest temperature, 6 back on March 8th, and the average for the month is 1.8 degrees below where we would typically be if you take all of the numbers and add them all up. So we're not that cold, but we haven't had any real big warmth, and I think that is playing a role in why everybody thinks it's been such a chilly March. Despite that, signs of spring. This is sent in actually by my mom out in Fairport. The crocus flowers are popping up, sure signs of spring. Now, this is also a sign of spring. We have chilly air north on Saturday, warmer air south. Classic battle of the air masses, and this is all separated by this stationary front. Also a little bit of a lake breeze settling in, and again, this is Saturday, so the warmest air, I think 60s, very likely through the Finger Lakes, 60s and 50s along the Thruway corridor, 30s and 40s along the Lake Ontario shoreline. So some of us this weekend will enjoy some nice warmth. Some of us may not. 50 right now in Honeoye Falls, 51 in Walworth, Canandaigua 52 for you, Canisius 50 degrees, Livonia 54. But look at the Lake Ontario shoreline, 43 in Greece, 41 in Kendall. So there is a classic lake breeze. This is a beautiful shot looking over the Genesee River with a clear sky over downtown Rochester. You're also seeing a clear sky here on satellite and radar. Widen the view, show you the setup. There are some scattered showers developing across the upper Great Lakes and a bit of cloudiness as well. This will eventually move in as that area of high pressure moves off the east coast. It'll take all the dry air with it, but not overnight tonight. We keep it clear tonight. Temperatures falling into the mid-30s, maybe some low 30s by early tomorrow morning. And then we'll actually start to see the temperatures rising slightly as the wind begins to pick up a little. So a little breezy for tomorrow, some sun to start, clouds returning through the morning. We should make it back into at least the mid-50s for most of us before some scattered showers develop as we head into the afternoon and evening. But we don't expect much in the way of precip. That being said, do expect at least a few light showers by afternoon and evening. Now that cold front settles south as we head into Friday. Then Saturday it lifts northward once again, and that is why we should be warmest into the Finger Lakes. The cold front comes through once again, and we have snow in the forecast for Sunday morning. Not a big event here, at least as it looks right now, but I do think we'll see a coating of snow as we wake up on Sunday morning. 31 back here tonight. High clouds building in, not as cold as recent nights. 56 for tomorrow. Some limited morning sun, and then those clouds move in. Breezy with some afternoon and evening, very light showers around. Heading into your Friday, 46 degrees, so a little cooler. Saturday, 60s, 50s, and 40s, depending on where you live. Coldest north. Sunday, we start off with snow, but we'll end with some sun, and we'll keep that around as we head into early next week, and we welcome in April on Monday.
Very nice. I'm starting to see, I'm starting to see road work already. People taking advantage of this mild weather.
Yeah, loving that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yard work too.
Signs of spring.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stace.
Yep.
All right, we will be right back with more news here on News 8 after probably the longest basketball season for UB. We've got some notes.
At Five Star Bank, there's a lot more to our checking accounts than you think. Open a Premier checking account with direct deposit and get $250. Checking that fits your today and tomorrow. Five Star Bank.
Wonder Windows offers better windows, better doors at better prices. That's all we do since 1962. Our sole focus on windows and doors gives us an unbeatable advantage in pricing, product variety, installation options, and in-house expertise. With 20% off and 18-month 0% financing, now is the time to save big. From professionally installed to DIY wholesale options, get quality, variety, and efficiency for a limited time at 20% off. Call Wonder Windows today or visit our website for your free estimate.
The Ford Escape is the car you want when you want an SUV. But also the SUV you want when you want a car.
Right now, get into a versatile built Ford Proud Escape for as little as $219 a month. Just $219 for a brand new Escape.
The stars of the auto show are at Bob Johnson Buick GMC, West Ridge Road in Greece. America's #1 Chevy dealer for years, now has Rochester's largest Buick GMC selection. The buying power of Bob Johnson creates an exclusive auto show bonus of $1,000, in addition to amazing incentives on any Buick or professional grade GMC.
Bob Johnson's got you right. Bob Johnson's got you right. Bob Johnson.
I quit smoking, but I'd still get those cravings. So I talked to my doctor, and with counseling, exercise, and using the nicotine patch and gum, I quit for good. My tip is, get help to find the best way for you to quit smoking.
Before you have to replace your voice box.
Break your addiction to smoking. Medicaid and your healthcare provider can help.
Roof. Spring is here. Time to call Greg the Roofer. Honesty, integrity, and reliability have been Greg's trademark for over 30 years. So call 727-0702. That's 727-0702 for a free estimate. But don't ask for roofer.
At Five Star Bank, there's more to your banking needs than just what's on paper. Our certified personal bankers get to know the personal human side of those needs today, because today is tomorrow in progress. Five Star Bank.
From the official broadcast home of the Buffalo Bills, here's sports with sports director Thad Brown.
On March 9th, Nate Oates signed a 5-year extension to remain the head basketball coach at UB. Just 18 days later, that signature has been rendered almost worthless. 2 hours ago, UB announced that Oates has resigned to take the head job at Alabama. In a statement, UB athletic director Mark Allnut called the opportunity at Alabama, quote, life-changing for Oates and his family. Oates, in the same statement, thanked Western New York for the support and the administration at UB for helping to turn the program into one of the premier mid-majors. There's already a rumor current assistant Brian Hodgson is the favorite to replace Oates. While Terry and Kim Pegula were in Phoenix at the NFL owners' meetings offering gentle praise for Sabres head coach Phil Housley, Housley's team was hitting rock bottom in Ottawa last night. Maybe. The Sabres got embarrassed by the NHL's worst team. The Senators scored twice in the first period, twice in the third. Buffalo will now go at least 45 straight games without winning 2 in a row, matching a franchise record set all the way back in 1972. A far cry from the team leading the NHL in late November.
We stunk up the building tonight. We have a game plan in place. We didn't execute it. And it just goes back to our checking detail. I mean, we're leaving guys on the side of the net open, tap-in goals.
Critical mistakes that we just make every night. That's it. I mean, you watch the games, you see it. So, I mean, everyone has to be better. We can't go out there and play like that and expect to win.
While the Sabres continue to sink, the Amerks continue to improve. They host Lehigh Valley coming up at 7. The Amerks can clinch a playoff spot tonight with a win and a Belleville loss against Syracuse. The Amerks need only 4 points in their final 9 games to match last season's total of 91. Over the weekend, they snapped a 3-game losing streak with 2 straight come-from-behind wins over Toronto. The Amerks have the best record in the league, and they're excited at the chance to clinch a playoff spot at home tonight.
We would have liked to have done it a couple weeks ago. It would have been nice for us to do that. But you know, whenever you put yourself in that position where you've done it on your own terms, made the playoffs on your own terms with a win, and that's always you know, a satisfactory accomplishment.
Highlights and reaction tonight at 11. And Tiger Woods at the WGC match play this afternoon. His first match in this event was against 22-year-old Aaron Wise. Tiger had the flat stick humming today at 7 for par, yes sir. Wise pretty much did the rest for Tiger today. He lost holes with par putts on 11, on 15, and again on 17. Tiger won 3-1. This is round robin play, so Tiger is just 1-0 and leading his group. He'll play again tomorrow and on Friday. So we talked terrible hockey last night with the Sabres, but there is one team in the organization playing well, the Amerks, and it will be fun to see where they can go. Hopefully get a chance to clinch that playoff spot in front of the home crowd tonight.
Yeah, that would be great. And to see it right here, you don't have to even go to Buffalo.
That's where the good hockey's played, here.
That's right. Thanks, Dad.
Go Rochester. As we contemplate how great Rochester is, let's take a look at our beautiful city. Stacy's back with the forecast in a moment.
There's no better two than two buddy cops, right, Dad? What about Dunkin' Go-Tos? Oh, yeah. That is a great two.
Dunkin' Go-Tos. A great deal for $2, $4, or $5. America runs on Dunkin'.
That was a long winter, and Crossfield celebrates spring with big savings on air conditioners to make sure you stay cool this summer. Take advantage of 60-month financing and rebates up to $500 on a new Trane AC system. Trane equipment is legendary for its reliability. Everyone knows it's hard to stop a train. Being comfortable in your home this summer. That's the Crossfield feeling. Your neighbors have it, and you can too. Visit anytime at CrossfieldHeating.com.
Loving that Crossfield feeling.
In every Honda is the soul of a race car, and at the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event, you can take some of it home. With a Honda CR-V, pretty cool, or a Honda HR-V. And they each come with sport mode. Speaking of something with a kick, I could really use an espresso. Huh. Guess it only works on cars.
Get a great deal on a Honda CR-V, awarded the 2019 Best SUV Brand by U.S. News & World Report at the Honda Dream Garage Spring Event.
It's time to go back to 1979. It was the year Comfort Windows started.
From just one store to so much more.
We're back in the past, and I'm young again.
It's Comfort's 40th anniversary. Take 20% off all Comfort products and make no payments and pay no interest until 2020.
Come back with me, 2019, and save.
Since 1979, we've just been getting better.
I'm back 40 years later. I'm my old self again.
Comfort, the name you know, the people you trust.
TruckloadCars.com is here in Webster to upgrade you to a newer vehicle with more options at a lower payment as low as $79 a month or $59.95 with zero down payment. Register online now at TruckloadCars.com and head to the Marina Auto Outlet on Ridge Road, Webster before 8 Monday.
If you can buy a General Electric appliance for less, I'll eat my hat. Hoffman's will meet or beat any price on any appliance, or this hat sandwich is my lunch. Come in, save money, and I'll have a salad for lunch. Hoffman's is the small money store. Small.
Make a Dunkin' run for a $2 pick-me-up and avoid the afternoon slump.
Went to Dunkin' and got you this.
Get a $2 medium iced coffee from 2 to 6 p.m. Try it in smooth Irish cream flavor. America runs on Dunkin'.
News 8 photo album sponsored by Row Photo, Video, and Audio. You're watching News 8.
It is time now for the News 8 photo album, and this picture comes from Doug Warboys. We thought we'd show you more redheads. So there you go. Thank you, Doug. More power to you.
Beautiful.
These are beautiful birds. I'm not sure what kind of birds they are, but they're gorgeous.
I think they might be red-headed woodpeckers.
Really?
I think. I mean, it looks like a woodpecker, and they have red heads, so I'm going to go with the red.
Yeah.
I could be. I'm better at weather than birding, but I'm going to go with that.
There are some very angry ornithologists out there right now.
Let's go to weather now, please. Nice and quiet. Temperatures falling into the 30s overnight tonight. Not as sunny tomorrow, but we should make it back to the 50s again.
All right, and Thad?
Amerks tonight at 11. We will see if they're a playoff team in a few hours.
See you at 11.
See you at 11.
On the CBS Evening News this Wednesday, fixing the planes. Boeing outlines its plan for 737 MAXs as the head of the FAA faces tough questions in Congress.
Boeing unveils an overhaul to its 737 MAX software as Capitol Hill addresses flight safety.
Safety should never be optional.
The FAA put the fox in charge of the hen house.
Chicago police released their file on Jussie Smollett.
He is walking around saying he is a victim. Nothing here adds up.
Education Secretary Betsy DeVos facing a flurry of criticism over a proposal that would eliminate funding for the Special Olympics.
It is a life-saving organization to help me find my voice.
One of the nation's largest wireless providers is set to release new technology to stop robocallers.
They're basically Band-Aids on a much bigger problem.
And the highest honor for a soldier who tackled a suicide.